Okay, welcome to what we hope is the best post-race show ever here on RacerX. The worst weather, that's for sure. Ken Roczen, finally it happened, but then the rain's dumping down. I don't know, you expected fireworks and confetti when you finally won one. It's not quite that today.
Yeah, no, I honestly, this day has taken a very ugly turn. It's miserably cold. It's wet. Everybody's over it. But, you know, a day like this, I was just talking about it with Oscar, it's a lot more fun cleaning the mud off the bike with a win instead of an 8th or something like that.
Yes.
So, you know, honestly, I don't really care. Luckily, I have a bus that I can stay in.
I know, which we
until
had to
somebody knocks on the door and wants to do an interview.
drags you out of it. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, I'm sure you've been envisioning what it would be like to finally get one of these wins again since you've been this close over and over. Does it feel like that, or does it feel more like just back to business and back to winning?
Honestly, it almost just feels like, hey, we're back to business, back to winning. Because I have I don't know, I'm super excited. This has been so long, and just, it's kind of surprising today how everything went.
Yeah.
Everything kind of went good, but at the same time, like, I want more. Like, I think bigger picture, you know what I mean? But we're gonna enjoy. Like, we're gonna go to dinner tonight. I'm gonna enjoy today, tomorrow, whatever. But overall, I mean, championship is a goal, and it's difficult to think about championship right now just because it is the first race. But overall, you know, I'm just happy right now.
The first moto, dude, you said it was a blur. You went from like 9th to 1st in like, I don't know, 5 turns.
Yeah.
Did you surprise yourself all of a sudden, like, whoa,
three turns.
3 turns. Okay, sorry. Get our stats right. Did you almost surprise yourself? Because no one knows exactly how it's going to go at the opener.
No. Again, honestly, it's kind of like race instinct, and kind of like how I was in 2016. Like, I never felt like I was just a gate drop, and I was comfortable, and I just went. And now today, I wasn't that comfortable, really, but no matter what, like, it was important actually for me to see too, no matter if you're unhappy with the bike or if there's things that could actually been better. Every time we went out and practice or racing, we did the best we could. So it was it was awesome to see, you know, because I could have been bitching about the bike and then go out there and just kind of oompa loompa around and just not, you know, but we didn't.
It's almost scary to hear you win that first moto like that and then say, I got a lot more to give, I can get a lot more comfortable.
It's frustrating for me because...
Really?
Yeah, just because I feel like, man, if I could just be a little bit more... I feel like I left like a second or so at least on the track.
Really?
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, this is where we're at right now, and we got to be happy with what we have. You can't go upside down and, you know, just all of a sudden just start testing and try and reinvent the wheel. You know what I mean? There's a very fine line.
Okay, 2 more things. First of all, any way you could have had a win ripped from your grasp has happened. So when it started raining in Moto 2, and then everybody has sketchy moments.
Yeah.
Did you start like, oh no, here it comes again? Something's going to get screwed up. Did you start getting worried?
So here's the thing. You sit on the starting line. My gloves were already wet.
Yeah.
It was cold. 250s just got done. I'm like, man, it would be nice to be a 250 guy right now. But we're like, hey, we got 35 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah.
But we just, you know, start was good, sketchy in the first turn. Like, we all kind of plowed in there, and it was kind of miserable. But then as soon after the first, I don't know, couple of turns or 3 turns or so, I was second or third. I was like, okay, I can deal with this right now, and kind of work my way into the moto and whatever, and made a pretty cool pass happen on Eli and everything. And even after he got back by me, I you know, kind of almost crashed, lost my balance. He went back by me. And then there was times where he was kind of far away, and all of a sudden I'd be right back on him.
Yeah.
There's just 5 seconds, 6, 7, 8 seconds goes like this. So when you have a 10-second gap, you cannot rest on that, really.
But did you know, close moment, or you got stuck behind a lapper? Were there a couple times you're like, oh no?
I'm not talking about, there wasn't just a couple of close moments. There was like, every lap, there might have been like 4.
Okay. But this time it actually worked out. And my last thing is, you said you weren't quite 100% coming in. I know that's not normal conditions, but does this at all make you think like, okay, I'm in a good place now. I officially know it because I went through 2 motos and obviously felt pretty good.
Yeah, no, definitely. But we can get better. So, you know, that's the thing. But no, it was good to see after the first moto because I was just like, first moto was done. I was pumped, and I'm like, okay, this will be nice because at least it wasn't. I felt good. At least it wasn't hot yet and things like that. But my preparation has been very difficult just because of the thing that's been going on, and I can be confident and say that, you know, the antibiotic and everything that I've been on after San Diego, literally, you know, my body has changed after all the surgery. That's a fact.
Right.
It wiped me out completely. It destroyed my immune system. I mean, I've been sick 5 times. I honestly came here sick. From
Jeez,
it's funny because you listen to it and you're like, oh my God, here he goes again, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't believe it either because dude, I've been sick 5 times. Normally I get sick once a year, and now, and then, you know, when you're ill, like, you don't feel great, and it seems like to always kind of sit me on my ass right away, you know what I mean?
You know what would probably make you feel better? going back in that motorhome.
Yeah,
With the
exactly.
heat.
Please.
All right, get out of here.
All right, thank you.
Ken Roxon, you finally
Have a
won.
good one. Yeah.
All right, how about
time.
that?
Thank you.
I'll take that. That's Ken Roxon. Head back to the bus. Like I said, it's not the unbelievable pinata crushing, fireworks bursting celebration that we expected when Kenny finally won, but it's motocross, man. It's tough. You got to be good in all conditions. He won one in the dry. He was second in the wet, and that's an overall finally. And any question we had about Kenny's condition for the series, it hasn't answered that fully. But we definitely don't have many doubts anymore. Should be really interesting as we head to Palo, where they say it doesn't rain in Southern California. Let's hope not. See you there.